what's up, what's happening? It's Big K.A.Vuton. We back in this thing. K.A.Vuton for Sheezy. And we here to talk about, I gotta get the album reviews when I get them out, you know what I'm saying? They might take a little time, but sometimes when I get some time to unwind, I have a little bit of time to get my shit off. I can give you a little album review. So we here to talk about Toliver Octane. It's been enough. It dropped like on the 30th of January, so we finally got to it. We here to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I might do Bruno Mars album, then I'm gonna do the Mozzie and GST album after that. So we gonna get to those. But anyways, we here to talk about this. Now, I will say this, as soon as me getting into this, I wasn't the biggest fan of this project. I just don't know, because the funny part is I liked the other projects. Yo, Hearthstone Cycle, I still got some songs from that project that's still in my rotation. But this project, I just don't know why. I think it might be missing a little something for me. Like, there's just some shit I just wasn't fucking with on this project. And it just made no sense for me. Again, this is just off the first listen. Again, some shit might vibe with me later on the longer I listen to it. But I just don't know. I feel similar to when I talked about Lil Baby, It's Only Me. Like, he's doing his thing, experimenting a little bit, but I just don't know why I'm not fucking with this. I think I might just like Don Toliver more in smaller doses, and also I just think the novelty of his voice just left me. I remember the first time I heard of Don Toliver on the Travis project, like, you can say I'm mad or no, smoking hello weed, I'm on that alcohol. When I heard that song, I was like, ooh, who is this dude? This dude is tough. This is fresh. Like, and I was just indulging shit. Even Jack Boys 2, one of the highlights on Jack Boys 2, Trash Project, was him. I liked a majority of his contributions to that project. I'm like, yeah, Don did his thing. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's just, and I don't know. I think maybe for me, the novelty of the voice, and he just didn't do enough for me on this project compared to other projects he has put out. And that's why I'm confused. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I really just don't know what to say at this fucking point. Because again, we had Hearthstone Cycle, which I enjoyed. Lovesick was cool. It wasn't my favorite. It was cool. Life of a Don was my shit. Heaven or Hell was my shit. He has some shit. I just don't know why. Why this album in particular it didn't necessarily tickle my fancy. And like I said, there's good songs. And I just don't know. Like I said, this might have to be an album that it might have to grow with me. But before I talk to you, give you my tidbits, because again, it's just one of those. It's like, I just don't understand. Now, don't get me wrong. I didn't like every song. Some songs weren't for me. I'm like, all right, I don't fuck with this shit. But definitely, we gotta talk about some shit though. So of course, track 1, E85. I thought it was decent. Track 2, Body. Even though, I'll get to my critiques anyways. Track 2, Body. Track 3, Rendezvous with Yeet. Track 4, Secondhand Rema. Track 5, Tiramisu. Track 6, At the Minute. Track 7, Long Way to Calabasas. Track 8, Rosary with Travis Scott. Track 9, All the Signs with Tizo Touchdown. Track 10, Call Back. Track 11, Tuition. Track 12, K9 with Sababy or Sabibi, however you say his name. Track 13, Excavator. Track 14, Gemstone. Track 15, Opposite. Track 16, TMU. Track 17, Pleasure's Mine. And track 18, Sweet Home. So let's talk about it. First of all, because I'm reading the track list, he should have ended with Pleasure's Mine. I didn't like Sweet Home as the outro. That was just me. But anyways, let's get to it. Again, a little bit more, I wouldn't necessarily say experimental, because he's in his pocket. I just don't know. Some songs clearly were a little bit too long. There's one of these songs, I forgot which song it was. It was like 4 fucking minutes. I'm like, yeah, big dog. It might have been the Rema song. I think it might be the Rema song. Yeah, there was like 4 fucking minutes. Or some bullshit. There was one song that was like close to 4 minutes. I'm like, yeah, at like 2 minutes 30 seconds, I think this was peak. I feel like some songs he went on too long. Certain songs needed a feature, like Excavator, I think needed a feature, like Opposite. Like certain songs he was just there for too long. In my opinion, it could have done better with a feature. The features on the project, and the production was decent. There were some songs I was like, okay. Also, like, there were some songs he was like doing the little chopped and screwed at the end. Yeah, you might just have to bring that like bring that up more. I'm not gonna lie, or just do a chopped and screwed whole out project. Like y'all might have to do a little bit more of that, in my opinion. Also, Don, I kind of want you. There's an artist called R2R. What's it called? Mo. I think you should go work with him. Don't do that shit you did on Leth or Lath's projects, because I hated that. I hated both them fucking songs. I think that's what it might be. Yeah, some of the features ain't hidden as well. Yeah, I hated his features on Lath's Euphoria project. Go check that album out, by the way. Great fucking project. Great fucking project. But yeah, I think that's what it is with him. Again, E85 was a decent way to open the album. Body was cool, very repetitive chorus, but it was cool. By the way, he ain't the best of choruses, by the way. I know this is gonna sound like hate, but I generally do like Don Toliver, but this is gonna fucking sound like hate. I just really can't pinpoint one thing I don't fuck with this project. I can't lie to you. Rendezvous with Yeet was cool. Again, this might have been a little bit too long for my liking, but it was cool. Secondhand with Reno, cool. So now we get into shit I like. Tiramisu, even though we've been heard it, good song. I'm not mad at it. ATM was cool. It wasn't my favorite. I think this one can grow on me, but it was cool. Long Way to Calabasas, I really enjoyed it. I really like that song. Rosary with Travis Scott, I know because I did a video. Hope this might go out before that video, but people were saying this nigga was talking about Travis Scott was talking about Kylie Jenner's like boob job on this song apparently. But this Rosary song, nah, that shit hard. This Rosary hard. I ain't gonna lie, this shit tough. All the songs with Tizo, Touchdown, I like Tizo. I feel like Tizo added a little something that I fucked with. What's my nigga name? Don. I was like, eh. Now, once we get from 10 to 18, these were some of them that were kind of hit or misses for me. Callback, eh. Tuition, eh. K9 with Sabibi, cool. And shout out Sabibi. That nigga freshened up that shit with his feature. I thought it was Young Thug at first. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, who's this nigga? And I'm like, oh, it's Sabibi. I had to go read this shit. So I'm like, nigga, Thugger, if you... Because I was sitting there like, Thugger, if you doing this, yo, UI Scooty should have been a little better, in my opinion. Excavator, cool. I think it might be stays too long for my liking, in my opinion. I think it might be a little bit too long, but it's a cool track. I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? And he should have did that chopped and screwed thing a little bit earlier in the song for me to really enjoy it. Gemstone, Opposite Eye. TMU, I really fuck with. I really like TMU. Pleasure is Mine, I enjoy as well. I really like Pleasure is Mine. Sweet Home, eh. So again, maybe this has to live with me a little bit more as a project, but I just ain't fucking with this. I don't really know what it is. I think it's the novelty of his voice. I think if you just stick to what he was doing on Life of a Dawn, or yeah, even Hearthstone Cycle, it took me a bit to get into, but when I fucked with it, I fucked with it. Again, first listen, like I always say, but yeah, I don't know. I think the novelty. I think that's what it really is. I was just like, okay. Like, I was just really like, okay. When I heard this project, I really think that's what it is. But what do y'all think? Did y'all enjoy this shit? Should I sit with this project a little bit more? Is there songs I said I didn't fuck with that in general y'all might be like, hey, yo, you should give it a chance? It's a pretty good song. But yeah, that's really all I'm lukewarm on this one. I'm lukewarm on this, in my opinion. I'm lukewarm on this, but what do y'all think? I just really don't know how to describe it. I don't know. Because usually I just get flames from this nigga Don. But this one I was just like, I didn't need this. I really didn't need this. You could have kept this one. But I'm like I said, I do like a couple songs. Let me give you the songs you should listen to if you ain't gonna listen to the project. You know. Body cool. Rendezvous with Yeet. Secondhand Rima. I do like tiramisu. The food and the song. I do like tiramisu. Long Way to Calabasas. And then I think this is the song that gave me like the X vibe with the low acoustic guitar he was doing. Like I felt like he was going into his X bag. Like, but yeah, he didn't really say no shit on it. I was upset. But besides that, Rosary with Travis Scott was good. All the songs, yeah. Actually, no. I'm indifferent on that one. K9 with Sabibi, Excavator, TMU, and Pleasures Mine. So I liked 11. Low-key, I liked 11 songs. So it's a decent project. I don't know. I just think the other projects as a whole were just better for me. They were sequenced better or put together better. This one, I'm just like, nigga, I don't know. I don't know what you was trying to do with this. Some of the songs hit. Some of the songs don't. And this is where I look at artists. I know where you're playing the streaming game for the metrics and all that shit. If you have a good project, you don't have to fill the project with just basura, not necessarily trash, but lukewarm shit. If you have a good 11 standouts, maybe do a little 14 track album, give us like a little 3. I feel like I would have had a different appreciation for this project. I would have came in here like, yo, this is great. But you just padded it and padded it and padded it. And who knows, we might get a deluxe after all. And then, yo, bro, this is just anyways, man. What do y'all think? Y'all like this Don Toliver album? I feel so bad. Like, I'm so unenthused. Like, I feel so bad. Like, compared to the Baby Keem one, nigga, I was dancing. I was having a good old time screaming at the camera. But anyways, what do y'all think? Y'all know what it is. It's your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. Blake TJ did Wilder doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. You trying to hit a little bit more. Y'all heard me? And I'm gone. Shalom Zoom Peace. Y'all else gang. Aye.